believe Buffalo is going to win it home.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout.
We've seen why the Buffalo Bills are en route to the playoffs.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout.
Buffalo Bills go undefeated. And we're going to the Super Bowl.
Right now, baby. Come on, come on.
No one
Come on
circles the
and
wagon
shout.
like the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
All right, and we are live, and we are back with another edition of Overdue Bills podcast. And I know y'all see it. We got a special guest, but let me introduce the show. Let me introduce my people. I got my man Matt with me, a.k.a. Matty Ice, a.k.a. Matt COVID, a.k.a. Matt the Scammer. Matt, say what up with the people, baby.
What's going on? I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. What's up?
Absolutely. And our guy, all-purpose rat, he can do pretty much it all, y'all. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, bro. We division champs. Ready to pod, man. Ready to pod. Let's go.
Absolutely. And Matt, can you do me a quick favor? Just a quick favor. Can you just introduce our sponsor real quick before we get into the nitty gritty?
Yeah, we got to take care of business. This podcast is sponsored by Buffalo Wing Kings. Two things that the dudes here at Overdue Bills podcast know, that's wings, and that's the Buffalo Bills, man. Buffalo Wing Kings, they're located at 484 Elmwood Avenue. They got two locations opening up by January 2021. One in the University District on Main, and the other one in the Black Rock Riverside area on Niagara Street. Give them a call now. They can handle any wing needs you have. We watch it for a game. You got a graduation, anything you guys got going on coming up, they got you. Give them a call at 716-248-1427. Find out why they say, and we know they got the best teams around, hands down.
Okay. Let me do this for the people. We trying to get this all set up, all square. So let me just play this little clip for y'all. All right, y'all see it. Y'all see the pick. And we have special guest, our guy, Jaquan Johnson from the Buffalo Bills. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's good?
Going on, man. I'm feeling good. Y'all know I'm feeling good after that win we got just this weekend.
Absolutely, man. We really appreciate you being on, man. We really appreciate your time. And listen, we just want to get right into it. He graced us with his presence. And we got a couple questions for you. Nothing crazy. So, Matt, man, you said you wanted to start off with the questions. Matt, man, talk to our man. What you want to ask him?
Jaquan, we know you're a Miami dude. You went to the U. We have a connection. We have a small connection to a guy that, has probably been a big influence on you, in Ed Reed. What's that like, man, to have that kind of guy in like your back pocket, being a young player, being able to call and get some tips and learn from him, and then also what's it like being in that safety room with guys that have been all pros before and guys that bring it every week, and Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. Give us a little bit of insight on that, man.
I mean, just going back to Miami, Ed Reed, he was always around on campus. Mm-hmm. Coaching us up, and I was able to develop a relationship with him. I could hit him up whenever, pick his brain, ask him, how he doing. He asked me how I'm doing, how the fam. So, it's just like it's like a player-coach relationship, but beyond that, basically, with him. And, everybody know he's a Hall of Famer, and he arguably one of the best safeties to ever play the game. So, I mean, just to have him in my back pocket, that's everything. That's an advantage for me. I definitely take advantage too most of the times whenever I need to pick his brain. So he helped me with a lot of things on the field as well. Being in that room with Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, though, that's a whole nother animal. Those guys that approach the day like business. Everything they do is routine. They tell me develop a routine, stick to your routine, and believe in your process, and that's what I do majority of the time.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Rad, what's up, man? I know you. Listen, we had this set up. Rad, what you got for him?
I want to talk about just the overall season because y'all 11. We 11-3 now. I just want to go into because we didn't have no off season. Everything was different. It was a pandemic, COVID. So we 11-3. Like how confident were y'all going into the season with this condensed season and and talk about where we at now. Did y'all this what y'all predicted? What was the goals and how many goals did y'all hit so far?
Well, going into the season with the pandemic, once it hit, that was serious. So we took that with a grain of salt, so we didn't overlook it or forget about it. But Coach Sean McDermott, he told us like the team that comes out of this together and the strongest would be the team in the end going to the playoffs and winning their division. And we believed in what he told us. We stuck to everything that we were supposed to. We stayed on track. We didn't get distracted, even though, there's something you could get distracted by with the pandemic. But we was able to stay focused. Some players opt out. Some players decided to play. And here we are now, sitting at 11-3. Our goal is the main goal is we want to get to the dance. So we take it one game at a time. Our defensive coordinator, Coach Frazier, he asks us every game, what's the biggest game of the season? And everybody respond this game because it's the next one. And that's our mindset.
Absolutely. I know we talking about team, but can I ask you this? Because for me, it's like, looking at, these NFL players such as yourself, right? You in high school, you All-American, right? You know what I'm saying? You get to Miami, like you top in the ACC at your position, and it's like you get to the league and you know what I'm saying? Like success will come, right? But sometimes it's just, it may take a longer time to get there than maybe it did in high school, than maybe it did in college. So like, how does that feel for you? Because, you hear these things all the time, like, these players, they have, everything kind of handed to him in like high school. He was a star. College, he went to the U. He wearing the turnover chain. You know what I'm saying? Like he the top dog. But then you get to the Bills, it's like, okay, it's a little bit different. You do got a Michael Hyde. You do got a Jordan Poyer. You know what I'm saying? So like, how was that transition for you?
I mean, the transition, it was kind of difficult, but I dealt with this similar at Miami when I was a freshman and a sophomore. I had some seniors in front of me, and I didn't get as much play time. So, I bought my way special teams, doing whatever I needed to do to get on the field, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm not down or anything about it because I'm learning. I'm soaking everything up like a sponge and just preparing for my moment. I approach the day like I'm a starter, because you never know. I'm one play away, and you don't want no drop off when I do go in. So I'm preparing like I'm a starter, and it's sometimes can be difficult for the young kids or anybody in my position where they were starters all their life, and then they get to the league and it's not going that way. But that's when your grit, your toughness come in, and your mentality. If you know who you are, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Your chance gonna come.
Facts. Now, let me ask you. We got some rapid fire questions. We gonna get to some fun, but let me ask you this real quick because the people want to know. Just when you see, after the Denver game, and it was all over the local news and things like that, the Bills fans coming to the airport to cheer our fans, even though we can't be there during the games right now. Like, is it similar to what you seen at the U, like that fandom? You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's crazy down there. It gotta be crazy. Right. Like, is it similar to that, or is it something different?
No disrespect to Miami. We always brought our fan base, especially that 2017 year when we were 10-3, we were 3 in the nation. It was unbelievable. But it seemed like last year, like regular games were like every game at UM, and we were 0-0. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When we were 9-0, we had that same type of fan base at Buffalo. Like we were like 9-0, and we were like 5-1 or something like that. So I mean, the fan base in Buffalo is a whole different animal. I think we got the best fan base in the NFL, and I really hope that we get to have some fans in the stands for the playoffs.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Being a season ticket holder, I'm definitely hoping we can be there for sure.
Hopefully.
I've been dying.
Come on, Uncle Cuomo.
We gonna be there.
Yeah.
I mean, we gonna jump the fence. We might jump the fence or something, bro.
Facts.
We gonna be there, bro. Don't try. You gotta do it. We gotta do it, man.
Whatever need to be done.
Listen.
Hey.
You heard it. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Whatever needs to get done, they co-sign it.
Listen. Quan, listen, we definitely appreciate your time, but we want to get a couple rapid fire questions in for you. I just want to throw some. I know y'all. Listen, it's a lot of fans in the comments right now. They asking questions. We can't get everything in, but we want to get some rapid fire questions in there. So let me ask you this just real quickly. All right, I'm gonna just throw. It's about 5 questions. I'm gonna just throw at you. All right. Okay. Number 1, flats or drums?
Flats.
Okay, I'm with you. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
debatable.
All right. Shout out to Buffalo Wing Kings. But Kodak or Lil Baby?
Kodak.
We knew it. We knew it.
I'm really from the crib.
He loyal.
I'm really from the crib.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't listen. Somebody threw this in there. I ain't gonna say who, but it might be Rad down there. But we don't know if you partake in the spirits, but if you do, Henny or Patron. If you don't.
If I had to, I'd go Henny.
Oh,
Okay.
I hear you. Hen dog. Okay.
Dog, yeah.
Okay. That dog.
All
All right.
That dog.
So let me.
All
right. Here we go. Listen. We don't know if you partake in a nightlife down there, but King of Diamond or Live.
AOD.
Oh. Listen. Let me just say this. Listen. We're gonna move on. But listen. So real quick, you used to wrestle when you was in high school?
No, I wrestled like county, so that was like towards middle school. I didn't actually wrestle in high school.
Okay. Listen. So I don't know if you watched wrestling when you was growing up, but Undertaker or Stone Cold?
I'm going Undertaker.
I'm with you. He dark, y'all.
Yeah.
You heard it. He dark, y'all. Okay, we about to let you out. But let me ask you this one quick. It's the pandemic. It is the pandemic, and I know. I mean, obviously, we love Buffalo, but there's a difference between Buffalo and Miami. And I know I don't know, like the regulations, y'all can't get out as much. But like, what are you doing in your free time? Is it like, are you you play the game? Is you just watching Netflix? Like, what's going on?
I mean, for the most part, after I come home, I, go to work, film study and things of that nature. After that, I'm playing with my daughter. I got a 1-year-old daughter.
Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out.
And then I'm on the game.
Well, okay.
Man, bro.
Okay.
On the duty. On the duty.
Hold on. Get a second. So PlayStation or Xbox? What did you?
PlayStation.
Okay, PlayStation. But you on the duty, right?
I'm on the duty.
That's cross generation. That's cross all platforms. Okay, can you drop your gamer tag for the fans? Is it
PSN authentic_Q?
You heard it. Authentic PSN authentic
underscore.
underscore.
About to go crazy right now.
For sure.
About to go crazy right
Listen,
now.
you heard him. He said he nice in the duty. You know what I'm saying?
Really like that.
Okay. Listen. Bills Mafia.
Get on after this.
Yeah.
Get on after this.
Don't do him too bad, Bills Mafia. Don't do him too bad. We gonna put the gamer tag on the Facebook page on all, you know what I'm saying, all our platforms, Twitter, so you can hit him up, play him in that duty, and you know what I mean, show him how Buffalo roll. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got any questions for Quan? Any more?
Nah, man. I think I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. Just appreciate you getting on. Let's keep it going forward. Let's get that ring. That's what we all want. Yeah, that's what we want,
man. And get this our year, man.
This is all crazy to us coming in. Every week it's just like we can't believe it. We can believe it, but it's just it's here,
right?
And we're one step closer. So just keep it going, man.
We definitely appreciate your time, man. And fans, they loving this, man. They in the comments, they appreciate it too. So, man, thank you, man.
No doubt, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Okay,
all right, man.
All right, bro.
Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Listen. That was fire. Shouts out.
He got his head on his shoulders, right, man. He seemed like I'm rooting for the guy, man. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
to get on the field more and just keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what we had. We had Jaquan Johnson, safety number 46 from the Buffalo Bills, second year coming out of Miami. He gave us a great interview. And let me say this. Shouts out, and I got to do it. Shouts out to my brother James. He put that in the works. He cut his hair. So if y'all need a haircut, contact my brother. You know what I'm saying? He got you with the haircuts in the pandemic. But and we Mike coming in right now, y'all. We about to start the show. Stay on. Mike coming in right now. I don't know where Mike is at. I know that's Tech Boys. We from Tech, Hutch Tech. If you know what I'm saying, talk to us. But hey, hold on. Let me just address something. Matt. Why? Well, let me just address this. And this is all due respect. I appreciate Miss Kelly Coaster. I do appreciate her, for she's a great supporter. Shouts out to her.
Hi, Mama Coaster.
But listen, I don't diss everybody from the Bills. I want to get that out there. I don't diss everybody from the Bills. You know what I'm saying? And listen. But listen, we had the interview. We gonna clip the interview and put it back up for everybody can see. But let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. Mike's supposed to be here. I don't know. Mikey tripping right now, y'all. But
the show must go on.
Definitely the show must go on. So listen, we see this in the comments right now. So I'm gonna address it right now.
I'm right here.
All right, about
I've been right here the whole time. My video wasn't on. I told you couldn't see me unless my video on.
No. We could see you, Mike. It says the thing. It's just you wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But anyways, so people been asking about the merch. Merch
game.
Matty Ice, Matt COVID, Matt the scammer. He's not scamming when he deals with merch. But can you let the people know what's up with our merch, man?
All right, so you see it here. We got our hoodies, man. We're doing a big pre-order. We're gonna end the pre-order this week on Friday, Christmas Day. Due to COVID, we can't get them too fast. So we're gonna end our pre-order. You'll get your hoodie within 10 to 14 days. They're gonna be $40 for a hoodie. We have sizes from small to 2X. I put the Cash App and the Venmo for the pre-order on the page. I'm gonna repost it tonight right after the show. You can get an order with me. We're gonna close it out Friday. And we want everybody to have these by the playoffs, man. We're going to have them for the first week of the playoffs. So I'm hoping to see everybody in their overdue Bills trip. We also have T-shirts.
Got to stay warm.
Yes, we also have T-shirts. I know it's cold. Got them for $25, but the hoodies are going to be $40. So if you need some, you can. And if you don't have Cash App or Venmo, I've had people pay me cash and do pre-orders that way. Or if you have PayPal, something like that, just contact me or contact Overdue Bills. We'll get you right.
So Matt, how can they contact you again, or us rather?
They can contact Overdue Bills on our Facebook, our Twitter at Overdue Bills,
Instagram
at Overdue Bills Pod, and also just my personal Matthew Coaster. You can get to me that way.
Okay. Listen, that's the merch. We gonna get right into the show. We have
preach. You don't got no highlights for me when I come on.
I don't have any. I do apologize. I don't have anything for you, Matt.
We got some cutting clips, highlights. Yeah. Mike cutting the clips in the background.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Testing out his green screen, make sure it's good.
Making sure I got my lighting right.
That's crazy.
Listen,
it's all good.
We trying to take this pod. We trying to take this show to the next level, and we appreciate Jaquan for coming on. But listen, sure. We had a win. But before we get there, let me go to the quick question of the day. Is the Bills the best team in the NFL? I need to know. And I'm not going to go to Matt because we know his answer. Is the Bills the best team in the NFL? And if you are in the comments, comment right now. Are the Bills the best team in the National Football League? Mike, how you feel about it?
It's tough for me, right? Because when you think about the Bills versus the Chiefs, that's the only really team I'm worried about, right? If you go through the key positions, if you go through quarterback, Mahomes is still better than Allen. Allen playing great. Mahomes is still better. If you go to the weapons, I love Diggs. I love Bees. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, they're different. If you look at the coach, I love McDermott. McDermott is going crazy. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy is still better to me than McDermott and Dable. So I'm not there yet. unless that defense keep balling how they are balling, right? If our defense can really, do what kind of Saints did, it was all over Mahomes yesterday. But the Chiefs still won. But if our defense can do that, wow, Josh Allen is looking way better than a 40-year-old Drew Brees, then yes, they are. But I need to see our defense do that against Mahomes. Last time we played them, they ran for 250. So I need to see that.
Matt,
before I say they're better than the Chiefs.
Matt, what you say?
I'm kind of right there with Mike. I still can't pick us over. Like the X factor is the defense, obviously, because I think we can score with them, but we have to be able to stop them a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to be able, just like every other team going in. I don't have confidence in another team stopping us, but will we be able to kind of slow? We're not going to be able to stop Pat Mahomes in that offense, but can we slow them down enough to be in a position to have a lead or have the ball last and win that game?
Right.
I'm gonna go yeah.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna say yes.
They switching roles, y'all.
I know. I think our offense is as good. We not pitched at the same level, but we can do very much the same things the Chiefs offense can do. Any offense in the league, we're as good as any offense in the league. Now we might not score as fast, but we gonna score. You know what I mean? So they might score faster than us, but we gonna score the same touchdown. You know, if that makes sense. But our defense, I think our defense is better. And our defense is game changing. We getting turnovers now. We playing right at this right moment. Josh Allen is trying. I think Josh Allen personally is leading the league for the MVP race. I mean, this last weekend, I think he jumped over Mahomes and Rodgers.
According to ESPN and like Shannon Sharp and those guys, Mahomes is still king. He might have taken the jump over Rodgers, but Mahomes is still the MVP to national media.
What do they?
Yeah, I hear you. That three interception game against Miami kind of knocked. I think it was. I was like, if Allen have a great game this week, he can jump him. I think in a narrative, in a narrative. I'm not talking about just tapping a narrative type of way. I think Josh Allen can honestly, if he continue to play how he playing and win out the next two, I think he got a real good chance at that. But I think we're the best team. I think we're the best team, man. All phases of the game, special teams, all three phases. I think we're the best team, best NFL football team right now. I gotta say that. Chiefs haven't really been impressing me, and I think the Bills have.
Listen, you got something to say, Matt?
Well, I would definitely agree that they haven't been as impressive. They're kind of just getting by on them being so talented on offense. You know what I mean? I can agree with that.
Okay, I'm with you. Listen, I'm in lockstep where we're at. I do think the Bills are the best team in football. But I mean, obviously, we'll figure that out in the next few weeks. But let's get to this game. Let's get to a quick review of the game because it was a shellacking. The Bills, listen, and I'll say this because I see this in the comments. I told the Broncos and the Broncos fan base that they were trash and we were going to run all over them, and that's what happened. And I'm not going to apologize for telling the truth, and that's just that. So, with that being said, and
let's stay there for a little bit. Because no Broncos fans was all in the comments going crazy.
All in the comments.
The disrespect that they thought that they were even in the conversation was like, oh, we act like we the best team. No, we just act like we better than y'all, which clearly we were. I know, no disrespect to the Math Fanatic. I appreciate him coming on.
For sure.
Comparing Drew Lock to Josh Allen. In the comments, I'm like, or he could be Mitch Trubisky, right? Every quarterback that's not great at first is not going to be Josh Allen now. Trust me, fan bases, we've seen plenty of quarterbacks stink, and they stayed terrible. So everybody need to relax. Stop trying to ride this Bills wave. Let us have it. Drew Lock is probably not the next Josh Allen. Y'all need to relax. Broncos, y'all suck, and y'all need to relax. And if y'all come in the comments, y'all gonna get smacked down again like I smacked y'all down last time. I'm not playing no more, man. Y'all come in the comments. I'm disrespectful. I'm being disrespectful in comments now.
Okay. Again, we appreciate everybody that comes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
With that being said, okay, give me two things that you want to take away from the game, Matt. Give me two things you want to take away from the game.
Two things that I want to take away from the game. I mean, I'm liking, you know, you've been giving them a lot of downing, but I'm liking Ed Oliver the last couple of weeks.
I'm with you.
Making a difference. That sack where he threw Drew Lock like 5 yards in the air, I was like, oh, this is the Ed Oliver that we need. This is what we need. So I'm taking his play from the last couple of weeks and last game. I want that to just keep rolling through to the playoffs. And then also, you know, Diggs' confidence and being able to kind of just do whatever he wants right now is another thing that take from that and keep it going.
Rad, give me two things.
How our defense is playing, we gang tackling, everything is like we got different pep in our step. We that quicker to the ball, we that quicker, you know, to deflect passes and just everything is like we get into that rhythm. We getting back to that defense of last year. You know what I mean? So if like I said, we was last week, if we 80% of that defense with our offense, how our offense is playing, you know, I don't see how, you know, anybody can beat us. I think we're the favorite. We're gonna be the favorite. I think obviously the Chiefs is gonna be the elephant in the room, but I'm as confident against any team we play this right now. That's how confident. That's how great we've been playing, and I'm taking that from the game.
Mike, we kind of got to take it too. I know we kind of got to take it too. I'm seeing it in the comments too, but like we kind of got to take it one game at a time too. We can't keep on saying the Chiefs like we're we're in the AFC Championship already. You know what I mean? We won the division. We gotta get out of the first round of the playoffs because I don't think we're gonna get that one seed unless something miraculous happens. But I'm not gonna let us go too far yet.
Listen, Jaquan Johnson could take it one day at a time. We have a podcast that people want to hear us talk about the Chiefs. People don't care about us.
Well, they're saying in the comments, man, take it. We gotta win a first round playoff game first before we can worry about KFC. KFC.
Listen, edit that and put Wing Kings. Edit that and put Wing Kings. Come on, Matt.
Yep.
What we doing?
Yeah, I'm crying. Yo, but for me, Preach, the defense for sure, right? Scoring touchdowns we had a drought when we didn't score touchdowns. Now, no, other Johnson, he had a pick 6 against Pittsburgh. And Jerry Hughes, we might want to think about putting him at running back. Bro, he got loose on that joint.
He got loose.
I told you. I was screaming I was screaming, fall, go.
He got loose. So the defense, if our defense can give points, we already scored 30 points a game on offense. If our defense could add another touchdown, I mean, if one is over. And then secondly, our tight ends, man, as a room, right? They score every game, bro. Whether it's Dawson Knox, Croft, Lee Smith be getting some BS touchdowns, right? I don't need them to score a lot, get a lot of yards. I let Diggs 140, I let Beasley do 90, I let Gabe do whatever, I let John Brown do whatever. But if we could get down in that red zone and a tight end going to keep coming down with a touchdown or two, I think that can really help us because the tight end room was hurting us at first, and now they're scoring, so I'm happy.
Okay.
But I just want to the number one thing. This is overarching for me. So it's every game and mainly this game. I got to be Josh Allen decision making. Like I can't explain the difference between last year and this year of literally decision making. Like it used to be like when he scramble out and do something, you'd be like you get like nervous, like Josh, just throw it away or something, get down. Now it's like throw the ball, you assuming it's gonna be a touchdown or a 50-yard bomb every time he do a off script play. And that for me is like if our quarterback can do off script plays, his decision making is at this level. I mean, that's what you want in the quarterback. His arm strength. He had everything else. Those are two major things that he didn't change it. He changed it 100-fold. So decision making is the number one thing for me.
Okay, let me let's do this. I know Matt talked about it. We see in the comments one game at a time, but at the end of the day, it's we have 2 games left in the season, and I think it's time for big picture. Y'all didn't want to do it 2 weeks ago when I asked y'all, should we, figure out seeding and things of that nature? But I think it is time, and I'm just tired of acting as if we're a bad team. We're not a bad team. We just had 2 people on this show say we're the best team in football, or we're top 3, top 4, however you want to slice it. So we can't, whatever.
We're top 2.
Okay. So my point is, we can talk big picture, right? So what I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all. I want to talk about matchups. Because as it stands right now, if the season was over, we would play the Indianapolis Colts in the first round of the playoffs, right? As it stands right now, as it is constituted. So let me ask y'all 2 questions. Number 1, who would y'all rather see in the first round? And number 2, if it is Indy, how do you feel about that matchup? You could go, Rad.
Once again, I'm confident in anybody we play right now. I think we're playing the best football in the league right now. We playing at a high. We got 2 division games coming up. I think that's still gonna have us still going. We ain't playing like no garbage team like that. Don't matter. We still want to beat the Dolphins. We still want to beat the Patriots. I don't care. Indy, they're a run first team. They got an experienced quarterback, Phil Rivers, great defense. But I think we could score against that defense. I think we can get to Phillip Rivers. And nobody on the outside scares me. T.Y., having a better season towards the end, but I'm not scared of T.Y. They got rookies. They throwing the ball too. They tight ends. Nothing scares me. They run a game. They O-line is good. They run a game is good. But can they score with us? I don't think so. Phillip Rivers, we gonna get to him, and I would take that any day of the week. It don't matter to me. It don't matter.
Yeah, but say the issue I have with your question is, Preach, right? If you're gonna say we're a top 2 team in football, but then go out there and lose games, so we get Miami. It's like, are we good or are we not? Because if we are the second best team, I guarantee the Chiefs are not worried about who they're going to match up with. It's like whoever is on the field is on the field. So that's my one thing about and plus we still could get the 2 seed if Pittsburgh lose. So I think we still try to go for that.
I think we should bank on that. I think we should bank on that.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go for it. I'm just asking what's the better matchup. I don't care if you're King Kong, but King Kong still went down. I'm just talking about matchups because styles make fights. You could be the greatest team in the world. The Baltimore Ravens was one of the best teams last year. They got ramrodded by the Tennessee Titans. Why? Because styles make fights. I'm asking you, who's the best matchup? And it's Indy. Why do you feel about that?
You're asking it because you think that we should start losing.
No, I'm not. I said I asked that 2 weeks ago. We didn't want to talk about it. I'm asking a different question. My question to you, Mike, is this. Who do you feel is the best matchup for the Bills? And you can answer that in the comments. And also, is Indy. How do you feel about if we play Indy?
Well, Miami's probably going to be the worst team to make it if they make it. So, right, I would rather go against Tua because Josh Allen going to be a much better quarterback.
Miami's not making it.
Well, right now, Miami is a 7 seed right now, right?
Ravens is going to make it, though. They're going to lose to us.
Right, bro. But as of now, Miami is the 7 seed.
Okay.
So that's all I have to go off. So Miami right now will be the worst team. So obviously, I would want to play them. Out of everybody else, to me, Indy will be the matchup, right? It's nice that Rad want to call Phillip Rivers experience. I'm calling him old. So I would love to play an old Phillip Rivers.
He balling this year. He ain't.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I would love to play an old Phillip Rivers, who is run first. Ty is coming on late, but Pittman, I'm not worried about them scoring 30. Right, the Bills will score 30. Colts gonna get 16, 17. So I would love to play the Colts.
Matt, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I don't really have a person I would love. I don't have a team that I would love to play. If it's Indy, then I like our chances going into that. I like our chances against everybody in that 3 through 7 range. I don't have a preference.
The only
if
team
it's Indy, then I'm okay with that.
I'm scared of Tennessee, only because something about Derrick Henry from week 14 on, like he turns into a monster. Like he run for 200 yards a game. So I will be worried about seeing that in the playoff. Besides that, I'm not worried about really anybody else.
So you would rather not see the Tennessee Titans in the first round?
If I had my choice, but I'm not going to lose games to avoid them.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that. I'm just letting people know.
Yeah.
All right. So is everybody in agreement that we would try to avoid the Tennessee Titans? Are people in the comments? Do you feel that way? That not to we should try to avoid them, but you would rather see somebody else besides the Tennessee Titans? Is that how everybody feels?
I mean, they defense is terrible. I'm not. I know they blew us out in that weird game.
The
so
COVID game.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I'm not. But but if you a Titan fans, you thinking like, bro, we smacked y'all, so we the Bills fans, so we on this side.
Titans don't have fans. That's why we take over their stadium every year.
But yeah, I'm not. Their defense is not. I'm not, overly concerned about their defense at all. I think we can score against their defense. And I mean, they do got weapons. I'm not gonna act like Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
AJ Brown,
AJ Brown, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not acting like they don't got weapons and they got boys, for sure. But I like our chances in that, man. I think Josh is the better quarterback. I think he's playing a better quarterback, and I take Diggs against any of their cornerbacks, and I think we gonna expose that matchup, and then we gonna drive down the field. We don't punt. You know what I mean? We don't punt. So I love it.
Okay, so I wanted to open it up, but we do have a game coming Monday. We have a game coming Monday. We're excited about this game. We're playing the Patriots, 8:30 on a Monday or 8:20, whatever the time is. And I wanted to ask y'all, and the Bills fans as well that's on this live, how do we feel about this game? And I want to put context on it. Do we feel, and do y'all feel, that this is the passing of the torch game? And what I mean by that is this. The Patriots have dominated this division for 20 plus years, right? Legitimately dominated this division for 20. My entire lifetime, the Patriots have been the best. So is it safe to say that this is going to be the passing of the torch game, right? Bill Belichick passing the torch to McDermott. Right, I know Tom Brady is not there, but the torch is being passed to Josh Allen to run this division for the next 5, maybe 10 years. Is that safe to say? Do y'all feel that way about this game? Is this like a big rah-rah game for us? Or is it like a mere bag of shells? The Patriots are terrible this year. Business as usual. Let's move on. How do y'all feel about it?
I think my bad. I think it's just another game. I mean, I guess you can write that narrative, but I mean, they're like you said, they're terrible. We should win this game for sure. I think the guys are just going into it as another game. I mean, I think us clinching the division and them getting eliminated was a bigger game in that sense than us going into Foxborough this weekend.
Even with the sign being up, Matt.
That's a little added bonus going in for the week, but I think it's just another game. Yeah, Steph Gilmore is probably going to be out.
He is,
and that so that's another thing.
So but
I'm disappointed. The only thing I'm disappointed in, before you go, Sam, I'm just disappointed in the fact that we didn't. I wish this was the game where we won a division and we eliminated them. I wish it was a double whammy.
Me too.
And with the sign, it would have been all boom like this. Now that would have been true.
Monday night.
That was good.
That's fine.
Yes.
Everybody watching. Everybody watched the passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I wish that would have happened. But it is what it is. We got it. We got our division, and I'm happy about it.
Okay.
I think the torch was passed once Brady left, because once he left, I knew, like, all right, it's fair game. The only reason why the Patriots had that dominating run was because of Tom Brady. When he didn't play in 2008, they missed the playoffs. It's a reason for that. So once he wasn't there and was Cam Newton, I had them at 9-7, right? Maybe going up against us in the division. But the torch is passed. Now I think it is Josh Allen division until maybe Trevor Lawrence come and we see what he is. But Sam Darnold,
they blew that yesterday.
I mean, well, we see, yeah, it's possible that they did. But Sam Darnold, no, Tua ran a little higher on him than I am, and then we'll see what the Patriots do. But as of now, I don't see anybody being better than Josh Allen if he plays at this clip for at least 5 years.
Well, certainly nobody's better than Josh Allen, but I do like the culture at Miami. I like Brian Flores, but that's neither here nor there. Matt said something. He talked about who did you talk about being out for the Patriots? Stefan Gilmore.
Yeah.
And in the comments, I think it was Rad Dad who threw it in there, and we haven't mentioned it yet because watching the game, and if you're a fantasy player out there, you're watching it, you're looking down, you're watching, you're looking down, and I get an update saying Stefan Diggs was just carted off the field. Like, what? Like, whoa, what happened? And then it's coming out.
I saw him on the bench.
Yeah, what happened was it came out, he was carted off. Apparently he has a lower leg injury. I think it may be an ankle or whatever the situation is. McDermott came out today, and he was very ambiguous with his answer. Very, very ambiguous. He didn't give a yes or a no. He didn't give a time to. He didn't give anything. He was very, very ambiguous with his answer. So it's definitely something to monitor. I don't know what's going on. But let me just ask you this in a hypothetical situation. God forbid, knock on wood, we hope this is just a mere bag of shells. But if Stefan, I see Ante, he's a part of the show. He says he has a cramp. Ante, stop talking. If Stefan Diggs has to miss time or something of that nature, what's up? Like, how do y'all feel about the Bills?
The playoffs?
Yes, in the playoffs, not in these two meaningless games.
It would be terrible. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
it'd be terrible if he missed.
He's literally the offensive player of the year, probably.
Yeah.
So okay, so what I'm saying is, like, is it just like, okay, we lose Stefan Diggs and it's like our chances go out the window? Is that what y'all saying?
I mean, for a couple of weeks we lost John Brown and everything went terrible. So I would imagine it would take time to get used to not having Diggs, and if he's going to miss time in the playoffs, you're not going to have enough time to really get that going, especially if you play a good team.
Just play John Brown played an entire season last year. It's not like he has to figure out who his brother is. I don't know what you're saying.
But my point is, when John Brown was injured in the middle of the season, y'all kept telling me that John Brown being injured was the reason why we couldn't score points.
But but that wasn't true. It was a lie.
That's what y'all told me.
Well, they lied. They lied. Whoever told you that lied.
It was you, Matt, and Rap.
Well, we lied. We all lied.
But whatever the issue was, right? It was 4 weeks that it happened. I think if we lose Diggs, I think that happens again where we don't score 30 points a game. Where I think maybe we struggle and get 18. And I don't think that's not going to be good for us in the playoffs. So no, Diggs can't miss time. If he needs to sit this game out to be good, then sit it out. I don't care.
The next two,
Matt,
can sit the next two.
You feel the same way,
Matt?
Yeah,
I think that it would definitely put a whole wrench in our offense. Just like the back of Josh Allen's mind, just like he doesn't bail him out a lot, but I'm just saying Josh will throw the ball in an area where Stefan Diggs is, knowing that Stefan Diggs is coming down with the ball, or he's going to get himself open in that spot. So I think that will be a huge loss in our offense. I don't even know that's like the take of the year, I guess. But if he's gone, it's bad. It's bad.
No, I'm not saying is it bad. I'm saying, can we win? I mean, like,
but name a team that can lose. They can lose their best wide receiver and still win. I mean,
there's not many.
It's rare. It's rare, especially
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Especially
Odell the only one.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
But
Odell Beckham.
Yeah, but they're not winning. I don't think I'm talking about contenders.
They literally won 11 games. I don't know if you knew that.
You think the Steelers, if they lost Juju, it would be as bad as if we lost Diggs?
No, Antonio
Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
But
they also lost Ben though too for the year. That they had Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges all year. So
what are y'all even talking about right now?
Priest brought up Antonio Brown, but that was during the offseason. It wasn't in the middle of the.
They didn't win anything.
I know that was terrible the year.
But he was using them as saying
right now,
if a team loses their best wide receiver, how many can they do that? And he mentioned the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm talking about when a contender lose their best wide receiver right now. Like, what contender can just lose their best wide receiver? That's a passing team. Obviously, I'm not talking about a rushing team, but a passing team that's effective. Like
Seattle,
or Tyreek Hill went out.
Devontae Adams.
I think that would be okay.
It changed everything.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, my point. I'm not. Listen, my only question is, can we win? Yes, it would be bad. If you lost your foot, it would be bad. Yes, but I'm just asking, can we still function? Are we how do y'all feel about that? Can we still be a team?
Are we a Super Bowl contender without Stefan Diggs? No.
Okay. All right.
Here you go. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So
also it was Icebox that he called your dad, right?
I'm sorry. It was Box. Shout out to Box. Let me say this. And this is to the fans. Clearly, Mike, Rad, and Matt do not believe in the Bills. So you heard it first here. You just heard it first, because I feel as though you're right, Miss Coaster. If we lost Stefan Diggs, next man up. That's what I was taught, but I don't know what they was taught. So let's move on.
So how much money should we give Stefan Diggs when he won a contract? Should we give him money?
We should pay him.
Like, no.
We should pay him. He's an amazing player.
Okay, that's why. All right, I'm not doing this with you.
That doesn't mean you can't win a game without him. But anyways, we can move forward.
Super Bowl. We talk about contender. We talk about contender win Super Bowl.
I just literally said the first game. But anyways, let's move on.
That game.
Okay, we can move on. And we've been on here. We had an interview. We tried to make it a little lighthearted. So let's do a quick game of fair or foul. Fair or foul. Fair or foul. Okay, all right. Josh Allen is the third best quarterback in football right now. Fair or foul?
Fair. Fair.
That's fair.
Right?
That's foul, man. That's foul.
Okay.
Foul.
Mike, talk.
I'm putting Josh
Throwing
too.
Russ in there?
I'm putting Josh too. I'm putting Josh too. I'm going Mahomes 1. I'm going Josh 2.
Okay, so
he's still top 3 though.
Yeah. He said top 3?
Yeah.
Top 3, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, but I'm saying he 2. He top 2.
Okay, we weren't saying it was 2.
I don't want to confuse,
I
right?
agree. I
he's
agree.
behind Rodgers. I'm saying he 2.
No, he's 2. I agree. I'm with you 100%.
All right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's 3. He's behind Rodgers.
Okay.
Rad don't believe in the Bills at all. Preach. That's crazy.
Listen, I stay out of that.
I got Allen being the MVP.
I know. I'm just playing with you, Rad.
I got him MVP right now.
Fair or foul? Stefan Diggs, we just talked about him, is the best receiver in football right now.
Fair.
That's tough. That's foul, but I don't want to say foul, but it's foul. He's not.
I would say foul because I would put Devontae Adams 1, but that's the only reason.
Okay. I'm just trying to show they fandom.
He top 3, 4, whatever.
I'm just trying to show they fandom right now.
Tara, we are not haters. We are here to say what we really think, not
he's
to
really
just
good. I'm not gonna keep saying he's really good.
But it's a lot of great players out there besides the ones on Bills.
It's a lot of great wide receivers.
Yeah.
Fair or foul? Brian Dable should be mentioned in the category of a McVay, of a Shanahan, of an Andy Reid, as far as offensive play calling is concerned. Has he put himself in that category? Is that fair or foul? And if you are in the comments, you can answer that as well.
It's foul.
Okay.
It's foul because those guys have a longer track record, right? Dable need to do it.
Are we talking about just this season, or are we talking about overall?
I'm saying moving forward. Like, we see what he's doing now moving forward. Should he be mentioned in those conversations?
I would say no. I need to see it again.
Okay.
This is tough. I'm gonna say with McVay. I'm gonna say fair with McVay. Shanahan, I think is a touch, and Andy Reid's a touch up. But with McVay, yes, McVay only. I mean, really, he had one good year. But McVay haven't been that guy that since that 1 year. He's been up and down. And I'm gonna say the bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna give the bowl. He definitely in the ballpark of McVay. So yeah, I'm gonna say fair.
Matt.
I'm gonna say foul. If we're going, I'm gonna go with McVay the same way, especially after yesterday. He couldn't find it in his bag of tricks to win that game with 2 drives down the stretch to win that game, but against the Jets. But I'm gonna go with foul with the other 2. He's not gonna be mentioned with the other 2 for me.
And Jared Goff I've been telling y'all for a while now. Jared Goff is not as good as everybody think he is, but nobody want to listen to me.
Okay. Let's do this because we've been on the show. It's been a long day. So let me ask y'all this. Let me get predictions for this. First of all, listen, let the people know because we keep getting questions. We're going to tell y'all who won the $30 gift card, the over-under. We're about to tell y'all, but let's get predictions for the New England Patriots game. Let me get y'all predictions right now. Let me get y'all on record. Mike, what's up?
I think, right, because Bill Belichick has been known to stick it to the Bills, right? And that's one thing I love about McDermott and Bean. I think they don't take a lot of that for granted. I think they know a lot of the history and how Bills fans feel about the Patriots. They know that we hate them. They know that they was our big brother. So if I'm McDermott, I think I do. We won the AFC East Championship. That's fine and dandy. And he said earlier in the interview, he said, 24 hours up. It's time to get back to work. I think he go out there and he's sticking to Belichick and the Patriots, and they don't pass the torch, preach. I think he going to take it. So I'm going big. I'm going 38. Cam playing bad. And maybe Stidham. I'm going 38-14 Bills.
Right.
Party at halftime.
It's a big number. A lot of the score for me depends on if Diggs play or not. Obviously, I think it's a low scoring game. They almost beat us last time we played them, but I think we're playing better. I think we're playing better. We're a different team. I think Josh, as far as confidence wise, he got over that hump. So I think we win. I'm gonna say we win 24-14 Bills.
Matt?
Okay. I'm gonna take that last game kind of as like more fire too. They're gonna come in like, hey, we almost lost to them last time. It was a rainy game. I think they put the sign up this week. I know everybody knows about it. Ian's gonna be kind of mad about that. No Gilmore though. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop us. I'm gonna go with Mike. Our defense is buzzing. Cam's not gonna
been the best corner though on a team though, right? I believe. If I'm not, got his name.
Yeah,
like leading the league in interceptions or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think we roll. I think I'm gonna go with 31-7 here.
Yo, is Matt gonna make it 16 weeks picking 31 for every game?
Nah, he didn't pick 31 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
not 2 weeks ago, but
that, 31.
I think I did actually. I'm thinking 31-7.
But okay, now Matt, yes, I think do we think the Bills are gonna cover the spread?
I don't know what the spread is, but
whatever it is, I think we're gonna cover. It's not gonna be anything double digits.
Yeah, it's like 6, if I'm not mistaken. Don't ask me how I know. But Matt, let me ask you this: can you let the people know who won the over/under? Who won it? Who won the money? Who won the money?
So there's a little controversy here. So
controversy.
So we set the competition up. We do. So first of all, congratulations, Justin Jopp. He predicted that he didn't predict the right score, but nobody did. So we went to our tiebreaker. That's where the controversy comes in. So Josh Allen threw for 359. We go the closest person to the total Bills yards, though. I don't know how the NFL does the stats anymore. I thought when they get sacked, it goes off their rushing yards, but apparently he got sacked for 7 yards, so it went against the total passing. So they had a total of 352 yards. So he ended up being the closest to the total passing yards. So that's why we say put the total passing yards. You'll see the stat in there. If you look at the team stat, on every week they have it. It's going to be a different number than Josh and whoever else throws the ball. So that's the end of the controversy there. But Justin Jopp, he was the closest to the total passing yards, and congratulations, man.
Okay, now listen. Shouts out to him. You get the $30 gift certificate to Buffalo Wing Kings. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go get those wings. They're ready for you. We got a couple things we want to get, some housekeeping things. We got merch. We got merch. We keep telling y'all, you can pre-order these hoodies. Hold on, y'all. Shouts out to the t-shirts, y'all. We got t-shirts. We got merch. We need y'all to get this merch. You can go on our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, Overdue Bills Pod. Pre-order it. Let us know. My man Matty Ice, he's taking care of all the merch. You can Venmo, Cash App him. You know what I'm saying? He even takes cash. Whatever you need.
If you don't live here, we can ship it to you. We'll let you know how to do that. Bills fans all around, we can ship it out to you.
Listen, we definitely got the shipping. Listen,
Mills out delivering right now. Out delivering right now.
Yeah, Millie out there right now.
Yeah, he got our local. Don't file your grievances with our guys on the pod. We got our local USPS guys on the pod, Rad and Mills.
For facts. They shipping merch and absentee ballots. You know what the vibes. But listen,
overdue bills.
Yeah, overdue bills.
Shipping those too. Pay your bills.
Listen, pay your bills.
We shipping those too. Now keep those, right? Keep that.
So we got the hoodies for $40. We got the hoodies. We got the t-shirts for $25. You can go on our pages, figure out how to pre-order. We're doing the pre-order till Friday, Christmas Day. You'll have them probably by. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but you get it for between 10 to 14 days. That first playoff game, everybody should have one of these.
For sure.
But after that, we got another contest this week. If you didn't win last week, don't worry. We got you. We got another one coming up. Sam, go ahead, take that.
Listen. This is what we doing. Same concept we've been doing. We need you to predict the score. First of all, we need you to predict the score. We need you to like that particular post. All right? Mm-hmm. We need you to like the post we're going to put up for the contest. We need you to predict the score. And listen, we said it. We had some controversy last time. If you do not get the score right, we have a tiebreaker. It is, what is it, Matt?
Total passing yards for the Buffalo Bills, not just Josh Allen and anybody else who throws the ball. You'll see the total passing yards on the stats at the end of the game.
Okay, there you go. Total passing yards. So please put both of those things in there. And also, please follow us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We on all platforms. Subscribe. Listen. What's up, Matt? Say it.
No, one more important part of the contest. You have to tag two people. Two people. It could be anybody on Facebook. You could type in the @ A lot of people were saying they didn't know how to tag people. You have to type. That's okay. Hey, was beginners to Facebook.
Age? Was it age?
No, it wasn't all age.
Ageism.
It wasn't all age. It was some age, that happened in my household. My dad was a part of that. I don't know how to do that, which is pretty common. He's 63 years old.
Shout out to Davey.
But no, you have to tag two people. So how you do that is you type in @, and then you can type in any one of your Facebook friends' name or anybody that you follow or whatever. Type in their name, tag them in the post because we want more people to enter. We had a lot of people enter this week. It was great.
Listen, we're trying to give out this money, man. So please do that. Please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Overdue. What is it, Mike? Overdue Bills Pod.
It's not ready yet.
Okay, it's not ready yet. Scratch that. But when we come out, we trying to get it all right. We actually had one, but we trying to make it, the best we can. So please subscribe to our YouTube because we trying to get our YouTube page up because that's where the monetization is. I'm gonna just keep it $1.50 with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta never know.
Website too, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. We got a website.
The website. The Overdue Bills podcast website.
.com.
.com. .com is back.
Senior writer, senior editor.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was studying for my final that I failed. It's all good. I passed the class though. That's all that matters.
Let's go.
Passed the class. So I'm getting reimbursed by GM. So I get my money back. So holla at me. I'll win the money. But I write pre-game, post-game articles and a little around the league information. I do if we had to play right now, we'll play the Indianapolis Colts, and I give my breakdown. If we play the Browns, I let you know how I feel about that. So check it out. The merch will be going there eventually, so you can buy the merch right offline.
Facts.
So we slowly rolling everybody. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all are in the ground floor with us, and hopefully y'all can come with us to the ascension.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And listen, I know, Terry, you in the comments, you was the smartest person, or at least one of at Tech. If you want to write an article in your spare time, because I remember you in English class, if you want to write an article, you can write an article. We can put you out there. Anybody. And that
send the submissions to overdue bills podcast @gmail.com.
Yeah, send it. Send it all. Send it all. Listen, definitely. Submissions. If y'all want to write, you know what I'm saying, write something up, we with you. But listen, we appreciate y'all for being on. We going to clip the interview. We had an interview with Jaquan Johnson, safety for the Buffalo Bills, number 46. It was fire in the beginning. So definitely go back and watch the replay. Man. Definitely, if you did not see that, go back and watch the replay. Shout out to my man. Shout out to him
after that interview.
For sure.
Real good guy, man. Real dope, down to earth, man. Ready to go.
And shouts out to my brother James. He's one of our connects, you know what I'm saying? He's one of our connects, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate my brother. And as customary, as we end every show, anything else we got to say, y'all boys?
You know it.
Okay, a little bit of hey.
Pre-order hoodies.
Let's go, bro.